Oh, fish just jumped. Good sign. I'm Holly Morris. I am a filmmaker and an author and an activist in various ways over the decades. My latest project is a polar expedition film called Exposure about a group of women from the Arab world in the West who teamed up to try to ski to the North Pole. I won't tell you if they make it or not. You'll have to watch the film. And, in a lot of ways, that project epitomizes sort of the main threads of my career. But as I've walking around Alnoba here, which is incredible, the values, the bedrock values of this place that I'm learning about and that have guided my own career, there's a lot of similarities in terms of women's empowerment, environmental action, and how one tackles fear and risk in their lives in terms of taking the energy of fear, the things that stop you from pursuing your dream and potential, and turning it on its head and renaming it perhaps, and using that energy to guide you toward whatever that dream is. So it's been fantastic to kind of get to know this place and sort of know that there's this kind of institutional support for these ideas out here, especially in terms of climate filmmaking. We're a community out there pursuing creative projects in the face against all odds sometimes, and reaching our true north, whatever that might be. I've seen people over and over again transform their microclimate or their community, and the ripple effect that has. I think in terms of climate change and climate action, we all get really overwhelmed really quickly, and so many of the stories we hear just make us feel like, well, we're all screwed anyway, right? But in fact, that's not true. There's what you can achieve on a local level, but there's also what it can do in terms of your spirit and renewing your spirit and your belief that you can make a big change happen. But it starts small. And I think every one of the women in the Polar Expedition film that I made didn't, quietly at first didn't think they could do it. But step by step and coming together with their community of expeditioners and coming to believe in themselves, they were able to achieve something unimaginable that I think is a lesson that we can all learn something from. What inspires me so much? I'm inspired by Alnoba today. I mean, incredible values, but it's also the vision of a family and understanding when you kind of are in the crucible of the natural world, what can happen to you personally, and the kind of clarity of vision and the sort of possibility among a group. That happens for lots of reasons, but in no small part because of the power of the natural world that surrounds you. And that's what I'm getting from this place, and most of my work has been in some far-flung spot in the natural world, and a spot that often takes you to your darkest moments, but renews you to your highest horizon ultimately.